friends, and welcome back to another ELA video. Today we're going to be talking about The Pigeon Needs a Bath. That's the story that you read this week. So we are going to be practicing the skill of retelling. Retelling is basically when you think about the most important events and characters in the story and you tell it to somebody who maybe hasn't read the book yet. You don't need to tell them every single thing that happens in the book, just the most important things. So, when we're retelling a story, we need to keep that in mind, but we also need to keep in mind how we're telling it to somebody. We want to make sure that we aren't bouncing from the beginning to the end, to the middle, to the end, to the beginning, to the middle. That would be crazy. We have to make sure that we go in order of beginning, middle, and end. So let's hop in by starting about the beginning of the story. Do you remember what happened at the very, very beginning of the story? So the man came in and he walked in and he saw the pigeon and he was like, whoa, this pigeon needs a bath. So we're going to get up right now and we're going to act this out so we can have some movement along with our learning. Now it's important to remember that the man is bigger than the pigeon. So when he's looking at the pigeon, we're going to crouch down, okay? So let's get up and let's get started. So we're going to act out the very beginning. And this event is important because this is the part in the story where the pigeon starts to realize, hey, someone's calling me dirty. And that makes him think about everything that's happening for the rest of the story. So let's start with the beginning. In the beginning of The Pigeon Needs a Bath, a man walked in, looked at the pigeon and said, hey, you need a bath, you're dirty. Okay, let's do it again. In the beginning of The Pigeon Needs a Bath, a man walked up to the pigeon and he looked at him and said, hey, you're dirty. You need a bath. So that's what happened in the beginning of the story. Now, in the middle of the story, we need to think about how Pigeon reacted to what the man said. So what that means is, what did Pigeon do after the man said that he needed a bath? Let's see if you can think of at least two things Pigeon did. Go ahead. Awesome, those are great ideas. So, in the middle of the story, Pigeon was feeling really angry because he didn't think he needed a bath. So let's do that together. Pigeon was feeling really angry because he didn't think he needed a bath. Then, Pigeon's really tiny, so let's come on down and let's be Pigeon. Let's give ourselves some wings. And Pigeon said, I'm not dirty, maybe you need a bath. Ready? Let's do it again. I'm not dirty, maybe you need a bath. So we know that Pigeon didn't want to take a bath. He didn't think he was dirty. So he said, you know what? Maybe you're the stinky one. How about that? So next in the story, we know that Pigeon was standing there and he was dirty, and flies started to buzz around him. So we have Pigeon here, and let's make some flies buzzing around him. Zzz. Go the other direction. Zzz. Good job. So now, this is what our retell sounds like so far. In the beginning of the story, a man walked up to Pigeon and told him that he was dirty and needed a bath. Then Pigeon said, I'm not dirty, maybe you are dirty, because he was feeling angry. After that, flies started to buzz around Pigeon, so he started to think that if these flies are here, maybe I am dirty. Do you see how so far talking about the beginning And the middle of the story, we've talked about the most important things that happen. But we didn't have to talk about everything that happened. Now, the end of the story is what is going to wrap up everything. So that's usually when you hear about the solution. So we know that the problem in the story is that Pigeon is really yucky and dirty, but he doesn't want to take a bath. So, what is the solution that happens in the end? Good, so a bathtub was filled up with water, and Pigeon kept trying it and making excuses for why he didn't want to get in it. And then he finally got in, and did he like it in the end? Yeah, he really liked it. So let's get up and let's get into our pigeon stance. We're going to go up to the bathtub. We're going to say, too hot, too cold. Ready? Let's do it again. Too hot, too cold. One more time. Too hot, too cold. Good job. And then we're going to say, maybe I will get into the bath. And we're going to take pigeon steps into the bath. And then we're going to go, ooh, this is so fun. Ready? Let's do it again. Maybe I will get in the bath. Take your pigeon steps into the bath. Ooh, this is so fun. Good job, friends. So now, let's put all of those important details together and let's do our retelling. We need to use time order words, which you might have heard me use as I was showing you so far what we had for retelling. Those are words like in the beginning, next, then, at the end. Those words help us in our brain to remember to tell the story from beginning to middle to end. So let's do our final retell. In the beginning of the story, a man walked up to Pigeon and told him, "You are dirty and you need a bath." Then Pigeon felt angry, so he said, "Maybe you need a bath." After that, flies started to buzz around him. And that's when Pigeon realized that he might actually be dirty and stinky. That bath might be a good idea. Finally, Pigeon walked up to a bathtub and he complained for a little while, but then he hopped in and he ended up really enjoying it. So by the end of the story, Pigeon was all clean and learned that he likes to take baths. I hope you had fun adding some movement into our ELA today, friends. Let's see, can you tell me about a time when you didn't want to take a bath? Ooh, PU. I'll see you soon, friends. Have a great day. Bye.